Each year in New South Wales, up to 200 deaths and over 4,000 injuries occur due to speeding. What you're about to see are crashes at 60 kilometres an hour and 100 kilometres an hour. The difference is you're likely to survive the crash at 60 kilometres an hour. Even in a modern, well-protected car, you'll die in the crash at 100 kilometres an hour.
My name's Rostel Nevo. I'm the manager of Crashlab. We do full-scale crash testing on vehicles to see how the vehicles can provide protection to the occupants in a crash. One aspect of speeding that a lot of people probably don't give a lot of thought to, and that's the severity of crashes as they relate to the speed of the vehicle.
My name's Fiona Cruitt and I've been an ambulance paramedic for the last 22 years. I've been to lots of accidents where people don't believe that they've been speeding. They've possibly been 10, 15 kilometres over the speed limit. People need to take responsibility for their actions and to slow down. Speeding kills.
My family has a tendency to be speed demons.
Whoever can go the fastest and moves is the winner. That's how it works.
It's definitely a big ego to, start to speed and trying to impress others.
You need to have a certain respect for the car because it's dangerous.
We're running two tests. One's at 60 kilometres an hour and the other one's at 100 kilometres an hour. You are a part of the moving vehicle. So whatever speed the vehicle is doing, obviously you are also doing it. In a crash situation, the car will come to rest in fractions of a second. If you're not restrained to that vehicle, you'll keep moving forward until you impact the interior of the vehicle. The vehicle will hit the object. The sensors will then deploy the airbags and pre-tensioning seat belts. Crashes at 60 kilometres an hour are generally survivable in modern cars. The safety features designed into modern cars have lifted the safety of vehicles enormously over the last 15 years, but the technology doesn't yet exist to protect people in crashes of 100 kilometres an hour. The 100 kilometre an hour crash is an extremely severe crash, and with current technologies and vehicle design, unfortunately, it is an unsurvivable crash.
You'd be leaving that vehicle in a body bag.
If you were to crash or to hit an object such as a telegraph pole or a tree at 100 kilometres an hour, you're going to hit it with 4 times the impact that you would at 50 kilometres an hour.
On the 14th of July at 10 to 6, I got a knock on the door and there was 2 female police officers at the door. I realised something mustn't be right and I said, which one, Brendan or Matthew? And they said, that we're sorry to inform you, but there's been a fatal car crash at Morpeth and both of your boys have been killed. It's a 70 kilometre an hour road and Brendan was travelling at 120 kilometres and he lost control on the gravel corner. and hit an oncoming vehicle at 99 kilometres. That oncoming vehicle had 7 other people in it. 3 generations in that car.
You lose them, 2 mates, but when you see their mother and father, that's when it really hurts.
If only we had talked about road safety. Be slow, be calm, look around you, pay attention, all those things. But there's only one thing, and it's just slow down.
Speed kills. There's nothing else to it. If you're going to speed, it's going to catch up to you one day or another. You will have an accident, and you're not just going to hurt yourself, you're going to hurt a whole heap of other people.
Life will never be the same. It'll never be the same for me.
You may not think that speeding is a problem for you, but just 5 kilometres an hour above the speed limit doubles your risk of an injury crash. The one change I would want more than anything else of New South Wales drivers is to stick to the speed limit. That will save more lives than any other change.